guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is, by the time this video goes up, Merry late Christmas Eve. I'm not sure how to say it, but yeah, I'm filming, it's Christmas Eve. My family's downstairs waiting for me, but I had to record this look because I knew that it was going to be a good one and I hadn't put up a video in quite a long time. So I did this cut crease over with dark red lips. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, so if you want to see how I achieve this look, then please keep on watching. So to start off for this look, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to begin by taking any piece of tape and I'm going to apply that. And then I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in light medium, and I'm going to use this as priming my eyes. And then I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to blend that out. And now to set that, I'm going to take my Morphe E8 brush and I'm going to take the Kat Von D contour palette and I'm going to take that middle shade and I'm going to use that to set my eye. And now for the first palette that I'm going to be using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And I just recently got this palette because my boyfriend got it for me for Christmas, so I had to use it. And for my first brush, I'm taking the Morphe E23 brush and I'm going to take Burnt Orange, which is this color here. And I'm going to take that as my first transition color. And then I'm going to focus all the colors kind of on the top of my crease. I don't want to bring them down too low. But if I do end up bringing them down too low, it's okay because when I go in with the concealer, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end up taking that off. So just blending on top of my crease. And if I bring it up to my brow bone, it's okay because I personally like how it looks on myself. But if you don't, then just go ahead and keep it lower. And then I'm just going to keep going back and forth with the color. I'm going to be depositing and blending, depositing and blending. And I'm doing back and forth and then circle, 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 back and forth, circle, circle, circle. And for the next brush, I'm going to take the Morphe M433 brush. And from the same palette, I'm going to take Raw Sienna, which is this color here. And I'm going to use that as my second color, and I'm going to apply that below. So I'm applying that color below the transition color. For the second color, you don't want to go too high because and then you're not going to get that nice blended effect. And then again, I'm just going to keep adding color, blending, adding color, blending. And then I'm flicking it out towards the end. I'm going to go back in with that first brush just to blend out any harsh lines. And then for my next brush, I'm not sure what this one is called, but it was from a BH Cosmetics. And it looks like this, just like another blending brush. And then from the same palette, the last color I'm going to be using is Cypress Umber, and it's just this brown shade here. And again, I'm pretty much just going to put this color where I put the second color, just a little lower because I don't want to cover the second color. Okay, and then for the last color, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch palettes, and the palette that I'm going to be now using is the Kat Von D Contour and Eye Palette, or Shade and Light Eye Palette. And then I'm going to be taking the black shade, which is in the middle, and then I'm taking my Morphe M149 brush, and it's just a small pointed brush, and I'm taking the black and I'm going to apply it into my crease just to start defining that line, and then I'm flicking it out like that. And then with the rest of the product, I'm going to stay in place and I'm just going to sweep it back and forth just to blend it out as much as I can, and then I am going to go in with the another brush to further blend out. So now to blend that out, I blended out as much as I could. Then I'm taking the Morphe M519 brush with no product on it, and I'm just sweeping it back and forth and blending that out. And then I just took some of the Shape and Tape concealer and I applied it on the back of one of my little palettes, and then I'm just going to take a flat concealer brush and I'm going to start to cut the crease. And this part is the one that takes me the most part because I do have to have it like perfect. So I just close my eye, and at first I just begin to apply it all over my eyelid. And then once I start to actually cut the crease, I kind of hold my eye and pull it. And then as I get towards the end of it, I'm gonna kind of like dip it because I don't want to do it just straight across. So I'm kind of dipping it and then flicking it out like that. So my eyes are not the same, and one of them always tends to look a little smaller, so that way they're not gonna look perfect, but it's perfect enough for me. And then I'm gonna take my Too Faced Shadow Insurance glitter glue, which looks like this. And then I'm just going to take it on any flat synthetic brush, which is just taking this one. This one is from BH Cosmetics. And then I'm getting some. And I'm just going to apply it on my entire eyelid. And then I'm just going to let that dry a little bit just so it can get a little tacky for when I put the shimmer on. And then for the silver color that I'm going to be applying, it's from the Lorac palette as well, and then it's called Silver, which is this one here. And then with that same brush that I used to apply the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, I'm going to go ahead and start applying it. And then I'm going to switch brushes, and I'm going to use, where'd it go? This one is from e.l.f. It's called e.l.f. Eyeshadow Seed Brush, and it just looks like this. And then with that same silver color, I'm just going to take it and apply it. And then going back in with that first one, and then I'm going to use only the tip of it just to get into the crease. And then since it does have like a little blue kind of undertone to it, I'm going to take the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Liberty, which looks like this, and it's an ultra metallic one. Looks like that. And I'm just going to apply that on my finger, and then just going to apply it to my eye. And it gives it like a metallic finish. And for my face routine, I have changed it quite a bit. So I'm not going to do it on camera. I'd rather do a separate one just focusing on my foundation routine. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my foundation off camera, and I'll be back to show the finished look of the eyes and just to show you guys what else I did. Okay, so I went ahead and I did my face off camera. If you guys want to see my updated foundation routine, just leave any comments down below and I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. So now for the bottom lash line, I'm going to take this mini smudger by Crown Brush, and I'm going to go in with the black from the Kat Von D palette. And I'm going to apply that closest to the waterline. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take it all the way across. For the next brush that I'm going to be using is the Morphe M149. And then from the Modern Renaissance palette, the brown shade, which is Cypress Umber, I believe it was. And I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to start to smoke out the bottom. So I'm pretty much just going in and blending. And then I'm going to go in with the Raw Sienna, and I'm going to apply that below those two colors just to give the effect that the top of the eye has. And then I'm going to go in with my Bare Minerals, I believe it's Round the Clock Midnight Intense Cream Glide Eyeliner. And I'm going to apply that to my waterline. I'm going to take my beauty blender, hold down my eye. And then I'm just going to take more of the black from the Kat 1D palette. And I'm just going to keep blending out. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to apply mascara to the bottom lashes. And I'm going to take my favorite, as I said in my other video, which is the Bare Minerals Lash Domination. And I'm going to apply them to my bottom ones first. And then for the lashes that I'm using are these are the Ardell Demi Wispies 120. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just put the eyelashes on. If I can find my tweezers. Okay, and I'm just going to wait till like it's a little bit tacky, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to apply. Okay, my little peanuts meanwhile. Okay, so after I went ahead and I applied both lashes with the first pair of lashes that I put on, I'm going to take some mascara. And then I'm going to apply some. And now for lips, I'm going to take my Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Matte Longwear Lipstick and Drop Dead Red. My Mario Badescu. And I'll see you in my next tutorial.